Freelee deleted all her videos with me in them. What are my thoughts on that? It was all the videos that helped her build a career. It was the videos I directed, or videos I should say, you should do this, do a reaction to Kylie Jenner, do a reaction to Jenna Marbles. We had a list of people do a reaction, wear this outfit, show your stomach, blah, 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 blah. So she's deleted all those videos. Tragedy. Why did she do that? Is because she didn't want to be associated with me anymore, which is ironic. Ironic is not the word. Which is silly, you know. Because she still uses Freelee the Banana Girl. She still spells her name the way I told her to spell it, with the L-E-E. She used to do it L-E-A. And she still uses the Banana Girl term, which I created, and said, hey, you should use this. It's like, it's so catchy. She's like, yeah, good idea. Boom. She did a 30 Minutes a Day website, something that I created in terms of the name. And she created the website, and I filled it up with all the content. She pulled that. Made up some bullshit excuse. I can't afford it. Like, Freelee's a multi-millionaire, okay? If you're going to, I mean, and here's the thing. Let's say she wasn't, she is, then do the maths. And, you know, you just give the website. If you can't afford it, you can say, hey, guys, Harley, you can afford it. Run the website. Thanks. No. So that's the problem I always had with her, and that's my problem as well, is that I expect people to be like me, all right? Accountable, fucking loyal, got your back, shit like that. And that's the problem that I have. And so when someone doesn't give back like I give, then I get all feminine and like, okay, fuck this, I'm out. And that's you know, that's it creates problems, okay? Especially when you are in a power couple where people are inspired by you, and then you pull that apart. All right. That's a big one. Big mistake I made in my life. One of the biggest. And not managing her moods better, and not managing my own better. But hey, you know, that's how it is. But, you know, live and learn. So what we just, again, off the script, instant video, what can we say? The big reason I still keep going today is I have a priority to contribute to the planet the best way I can. All right. I don't care what people say about me. You can say whatever the fuck about me. As long as you're talking about me, that's the main thing. Because if you're talking about me, good or bad, then people go, wow, that guy's lean. I want to be lean. Everyone wants to be fucking lean, all right? He's lean, he's free. He's fucking free. He's free. He's got freedom. Look at his face. All right. The dude's just like, whatever. It's no fucks given. Let's go. Personifying no fucks given. So when you have that attitude where you want to help the planet, then you can never be affected by other people's nonsense. Okay. But for the time there I was in 2016, 2017, I was very reactive. I wasn't really understanding the bigger picture. Maybe it was the estrogen levels I was experiencing higher because of the testosterone increase. Who knows? Maybe it was just lack of maturity, lack of experience. Who knows? But I'm a much, much more experienced person today in 2024 than I was in 2016. Like, damn, I look back in some of the shit I was saying to her, or some of the things I was reacting to people, and I was like, man, what the fuck were you doing, bro? That was some cringe shit. But again, it was just being silly. So I have no problems about anyone out there who wants an apology in public or whatever. I can give that, no worries, because that's just who I am. That's who I am. And that's why am I like that? Because I like to be free emotionally. All right. And if you look at my face, you see me from 2008 to today, I'm still that cheeky bogan bro who's living free in the head. All right. Living free in the head. And that's just so important to have a life like that. People are like, how do you deal with the criticism and people make up bullshit about you? You know, you help Freelee and she become your biggest enemy online. How do you handle that? So focus on the good, what I'm doing. Focus on what my goal is here on the planet. And it's not to have everyone love me and like me. It's to have everyone on board, you know, getting shit done. But man, we are losing humanity. We are losing the environment at rapid pace. It's fucking crazy, man. Like I travel the world. last, 21 years, 23 years I've been traveling around the world, around Australia, and just the world is it's getting hectic out there, man. There's so much misinformation on nutrition, and that's causing massive mental health problems. It's causing massive environmental issues, social issues. It's fucking crazy. So what would my advice be to Freelee? It would be just, what's your goal? What's your goal? All right? What's your goal? Her goal back in the day when we got together was skinny, rich, and famous. And I said, I can guarantee I'll get you skinny, rich, and famous. I remember saying to her one time, I think it was 2008, we're up in Darwin, and I said, I'm going to get you so skinny, people are going to make videos about you saying that you're too skinny. And she's like, looking at me like, you're fucking crazy, man. Like, and she was like, what? Like, no. Like, part of us like, yeah. Part of us like, fuck off, you're weird. Like, and then boom, now we have it. She has some super fans out there who are like just watching her like every day, making content about her. It's like obsessive in a bad way, I think. But Freelee's too skinny, blah 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 blah. Sugar makes you fat, blah 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 blah. It's just crazy. But unfortunately, I roll with the haters. I love it. I'll have fucking anyone on my podcast, or these days I roll with it a lot differently than I did in 2016, 2017. But Freelee ain't like that. She takes it to heart, right? She does not. She really, and it's and this is most people, right? This is most people. But for her to level up, and have that emotional freedom, right? Freelee's all about freedom. Freedom. But she doesn't have that. The last stage is that emotional freedom where you can have accountability. When you understand where people are coming from, you're like, hey, he's talking shit to get clout, cool, whatever. That is huge, all right? But we live in such a world, everybody has it, I had it, where you live in a world where you're fearing of social disapproval, all right? Social disapproval, okay? So Freelee calls me a rapist, a pedo, blah, 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 blah. The worst things a man can ever be called, especially if he's not. But she would never, ever say, actually, look, none of that stuff's true. I was pissed. I made it up. Boom. She would never say that, right? She would rather have that look of spite and regret on her face for the rest of her life than say, look, this is the truth, all right? Look at her videos with, like, she's still slim, she still looks fit, but do a vibe check, all right, of anybody out there who talks shit about me today or whatever, or made up shit about me. Do a vibe check of them today. They could be African, American, Australian, any nationality, men, woman, old, young. Do a vibe check of these people, all right? Look at their energetic in their face versus their vibe in their face versus back in the day when they were Harley fans. And look at the fucking polarizing differences, okay? Just the vibe check, the happiness, the freedom, emotional freedom in their head. When someone like me helps you out and changes your life for the better, and then you flip on them, and for whatever reason, you feel hurt, I get it, but you flip on them, but then you just let that shit go out there, and then you live with that big guilt and like, fuck, I fucked up, didn't make it better, didn't apologize publicly, blah, 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 then that chews away your aesthetic. No amount of face tattoos or Botox or lip injections or fillers or whatever can take away the lack of freedom in a person's face, okay? And I was always like that. I was like, you can see some 12-year-olds in the street who don't look free, all right? You see some 90-year-olds in the street who look totally free. And you see people in between who look free and some don't look free. So holding on to grudges or spite or making up shit about people and not coming amends with that, then that definitely will rob us of our facial aesthetic. And you even see it. You see of any of Freelee's haters out there, like none of them are like looking happy. All right, none of them. Like, look at her biggest haters. Like they hide their face. All right, they hide their face. Look at my biggest haters. They hide their face too. That there's no content of them out there looking happy and joyous. And the reason they make content like that is because they're not feeling so good. Okay, and I got no hate for any of them. All right? I wish everyone the best. I genuinely do, because it's like, yeah, it's okay to have hate for someone for 30 seconds, okay? The 10 seconds, and even then, like, just get on with it, all right? We all have our moods and moments and insecurities and nonsense and stuff like that. And to hold on to shit longer than 30 seconds or 5 minutes, it's going to rob you, man. It's going to rob you of your facial freedom aesthetics. Facial freedom aesthetics. FFA. There we go. Can't sell that, can you? Can't sell that one. So I'm not forgiving my parents. I'm not forgiving my ex-boyfriend. I'm not forgiving my ex-girlfriend or my husband or wife or that person who did this or that to me back in 1972. I'm not forgiving that. I'm going to hold on to it in my face. I'm going to hold on to that spot in my face. So, you know, and it's nothing as well is like, you got to surround yourself with fucking legends, man. All right. And some people out there live with family, or friends, or their husband or their girlfriend, and there's no real support there. All right. Then bail out. Okay. Well, I've got kids, I can't bail out. Okay, then listen to me or listen to Tony Robbins, but avoid Tony Robbins' sugar phobia bullshit. But just listen to like mentors out there who are just giving you some mental uppers without the pharmaceutical bullshit. You know, different ways to think about life. All right. So Freelee doesn't have anyone like that in her life at the moment. She has Lindy and Dennis, who are very, 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 very supportive, and they're always there for her, but they won't hold her accountable. All right. And so for that, then I hold Freelee accountable, and then poof, boom. You know. If you hang around people that won't hold you accountable, then how can you grow? And if we're not growing, how can we feel better? We can't. All right. Growth is like happiness. Happiness is growth. When you are improving, you just feel better about yourself. But if you're holding on to shit from the past or making up big lies or holding that and just ignoring it and not speaking the truth, then you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you cannot be happy. Simple as that. Simple as that. So it's, you know, you want to hang around people who hold you accountable. So, hey, man, call that bullshit. But again, and that's why she has 0 friends. All right. 0 friends. That's not a bad thing. When you have the fame level, at that level, you have so many fake fucking friends. You have so many yes people, whatever, you know, like, because people are scared to tell you the truth because they're just fair weather friends. They don't really care about your growth. They're more about, what can I get from hanging out with Harley or Freelee or whoever, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then when you need some actual something from someone, these people, they're just like, oh, see you later, bye-bye. Or they're friends they used to be friends in public and they're friends in private. And so that's why, you know, she's very jaded about that. And I was for a bit there as well. I was like, oh, these fucking fair weather friends. But again, that comes with the fucking territory, people. When you have fame, you have a lot of fucking positive attention, negative attention. And you have people who want to, you know, they want to pretend to be your friend. And then when shit hits the fan, they're like, oh, they flip. You're like a pair of fucking, a pair of Billie Eilish Air Force Ones. It's trendy today, tomorrow it's not. See you later. Oh, I never wore those shoes. Oh, yeah, no, Air Force One. No. So it's just, and you got to go with it. But that's the things, you know. That's why friends come and go, man. And the best friend you're going to have is yourself and helping the planet. All right. That's the number one. Like, no matter how bad my life gets, I'm like, what am I going to do today to help the planet? I'm helping animals, I'm helping people. And it's just that drive. Every day I wake up fucking stoked to start the day. Every day. So anyway, so we're going off a bit of tangent. But again, people are like, oh, just leave it alone, Harley. You have to keep speaking about it. You don't understand. I get that. All right. This is when you have a relationship, a team, a business, power couple, whatever you want to talk about with someone on the internet, that's there for fucking ever. And you can delete it and whatever, but people seen it and it's talked about and it's remembered and boom. And when you had an iconic partnership like we did, and man, we could still have that. Could imagine how good it would be for the movement if we were buddies again. All right? You know what I mean? Imagine that. How stoked people would be. But unfortunately, she would rather just jump off of Mount Everest than do that. To have public association with someone who made her famous, skinny, and very, very financial. And that's crazy, isn't it? And that's what a lot of people can't understand. Like, oh, like, Harley, if you made me skinny, rich, and famous, I'd be loyal and thankful forever. Unconditionally. Because you look what you did for me. But that's, But then again, people say that, but, so okay, I got zero spite. Zero spite. Because that's not how I roll, man. Like, my spite is very, very quickly to diminish, I might say, yeah, Robin's a beta bro. He's just parasiting off her. He's fucking hopeless, blah, blah, blah. And whilst that may be true, that's more of a call to action. It's not like something I feel in my heart. It's like, bro, like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? You're sitting there in Cape Tube fucking sweeping up cassowary shit. Like, do something, bro, do something worthwhile. Stop taking, just start giving back, man. Giving back to the community. Anyway, that's just the deal. And again, that's where women always need a strong masculine presence in their life. All right. Women do best around that. That is the biggest thing you can give a woman in your life is masculine presence, direction, guidance, and support. That's the biggest thing, guys. So that's why you always see when my girls are living with me, under my wing, they look their fucking best. They radiate. They fucking radiate. Regardless of their age or weight or genetics. They radiate because they have that support from me. And that's something I want to teach more and more men out there is, but that's the main thing, guys. Like, women crave that the most. The biggest thing women crave is masculine presence. That's why women are obsessed about their aesthetics, because aesthetics draw masculine presence. All right, that's the biggest fucking thing. You have women out there say, no, I don't do it for any man, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, yeah, whatever. And that's not a bad thing. It's just our DNA. Like, as men, we want to protect and provide and grow. All right, we want to groom the person, the animal to health and better things. Like, I catch these pigeons around town. I got one the other day. There was 2 baby pigeons. One was dead. One was near death. So I put the dead pigeon in the garden, the compost. I put the live pigeon, in my bag, brought it home, put it in the pigeon rehab cage, and it's fucking bang, it's starting to grow. So I'm grooming that pigeon to better things. And that makes me feel really, really good. I don't get any money from it. I don't get any recognition from it. It's just something that I really, really enjoy doing. I need to do. I need to help things. I need to help. And so that's a masculine thing, is to help, But anyway, where we're going with this? You women do best with a masculine presence in their life, guys. That's the biggest fucking thing, man. Like, if you can, if you can provide that for a woman, then fucking bang, you fucking have her in all the right ways, And as soon as you pull that back, damn, then you'll be lucky to survive that. But yeah. Anyway, that's the deal. So yeah, wouldn't it be great if we could do a collab together? I'm fucking dreaming, aren't I? But again, that would be great for the community, great for the environment, but that's never going to happen because she doesn't care about the environment as much as I do. And that's my problem, right? That's like, that's my problem. That's my expectation, right? She would rather delete super, super helpful videos than, be associated anymore with me. Someone probably wrote a comment, oh, you still got videos of Durianrider up, still clouting off his frame, so she'll just delete it. She's still using the Banana Girl frame, she'll delete that next. And she's still using 30 pounds a day, she'll delete that. So it's just silliness, holding on to, holding on to silliness, not moving on and moving up, all right? But, but that's the problem, like, when you, that's the situation, is when you live in an environment where you're not getting pushed up by people who know how to push you the best, then, you're getting support, but they're just holding you where you're at and you're going downhill.